Elizabeth, the Drotlefs, these are the Shaws and the things. Anyway, so anyway, we just wanted to give this to you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
My grandfather and his brother,
Yeah.
and then my mom and her sister,
Wow.
and then all of my siblings and
Yeah,
cousins,
yeah.
and then their kids, like my sister's kids. Isn't that crazy?
It's ever loving light on you. If you ever go to the well, you better not go at night.
Yeah, don't go at night.
Cause the girls will take curlers. Give you quite a fright. Don't let the Odie's flashlight shine its light on you. Don't let the Odie's flashlight shine its ever loving light on you.
As you're working on your meals tonight, Bruce and I will be circulating with a microphone. We spoke with some of you earlier about some stories that you might like to share with the group about Judy and Pete and Jan.
Not a story, but so much as an observation about Pete. But because what I'm going to describe is genetic, I can assure you that what I'm about to say almost surely applies to Jan as well. If you've been a staff member at Lincoln, you know that Pete has an extrasensory, paranormal, clairvoyant way of showing up whenever anything goes wrong. Now, correlation doesn't always mean causation. So I'm going to present you with 3 alternatives to explain that phenomenon, and I'm going to ask you to vote. Explanation number 1. Things were going wrong all the time.
So when I was a kid, I was kind of insecure, so I had this hat, and I wore this hat everywhere. It was a cute little white sailory kind of hat with a dog on the front. And then I would wear it to the dining hall, and Jan would say, "There are no hats in the dining hall." And she would make me take the hat off, which was devastating. Then, fast forward many years, my husband Jordan and I have our first daughter, Lainey Oshlag. Lainey Oshlag wears hat. It's this blue knit hat, this must be genetic, and wears it everywhere. Shows up for camp. And Jan turns to Lainey and says, "There are no hats in the dining hall." Lainey's like, "Well then I can't eat." Jan's like, "There are no hats in the dining hall. I told your mother, and I'm telling you." So Jan, thanks for always being so consistent.
Can you hear me? No. My name is Dave Furman. My mother always told me that if I was ever called upon to speak at a dinner, I should stand up so people could see me, speak up so people could hear me, and then shut up so people might still like me.
And as was her custom in those days, Judy was coming up the road with her bike for an early morning ride. And I had to make this instantaneous decision. Do I turn around and run back and warn Bruce, or do I jump into the woods and let the chips fall where they may? I jumped into the woods. And a couple of seconds later, as Judy got past the parking lot, I heard in her Judy voice, "Bruce Hennessy, what are you doing?"
Council fires come with smoke and mirrors as Pete robustly sings, "The smoke goes up the chimney just the same, and the smoke goes up the chimney just the same."
So sail on, Pete, always fair weather for you, always the summer wizard, your rainbow is your red, white, and blue. So sail on, Pete, and paddle us again to the shore. We will follow your lead o'er the hills and streams, no matter the mission, we have faith in you. So sail on, Pete, for years to come. We have been lucky to be up north, and we won't leave till the docks are in. So sail on, Pete, keep sailing, sail onward and onward, again and again.
Okay, that's my baby brother, Forrest. That's my cousin, Corey. That's my other cousin, Logan. I'm Caitlin, the oldest of the Peter Gooker faction. So when we were reflecting as a cousin group about this celebration and what meaning we have all pulled from spending every summer, most summers of our lives here in this place, I think one of the things that we felt like was most important for us to all reflect on and to toast to, was this profound dedication that our grandparents have to this place.
They built this world that we are all now around, sitting, enjoying, laughing, sweating. And it's thanks to all of you, and truly at the core of all things, these three. And we want to offer you a toast in love and gratitude and thanks.
Cheers!
Push the damper in and you pull the damper out, but the smoke goes up the chimney just the same.
Everybody thinks you invented
just the same. Just the same. But the smoke goes up the chimney just the same. Well, you push the damper in and you pull the damper out, but the smoke goes up the chimney just the same. Just the same. Just the same. But the smoke goes up the chimney just the same.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you push the damper in and you pull the damper out, but the smoke goes up the chimney just the same. Just the same. Just the same. But the smoke goes up the chimney just the same. All right. Well done. Sweet taste for me. It's falling in love. Have a round back style. Round we go round the same sweet circle. Dizzy, dreamy dance we do. Seasons turn, feelings are changing. Skies are bright, our round back blue. Summer is my time, on down true. Lost in the song of melody. Take my hand, lay down beside me.
I know, but I don't want to.
Same sweet circle, together, sweet dreamy dance we do.